You have different nails today.
As requested. Nobody touches the instruction booklet, which is great. We have been, for the last few nights, doing Keep Talking and Nobody Legos, and I need a builder and I need a reader.
I'll volunteer to read.
I want to read again.
Oh.
I'll build.
I'm pretty sure I know what the thing is at this point.
So that's
is being
Are you
built.
here all night, Tiki?
I'm here all night.
Matt's
so if we
going
want
home
to, yep,
soon.
that's fair. Yep, no.
Okay. Megan, if you build, and Matt, if you read, you do realize it's going to be like a test of...
Oh god, this is like IKEA.
Yes.
So, this is going to be like IKEA.
Relationship test.
Yeah.
All right. Do I know where we left off?
I can show you. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Do I
grab
know where the Legos are?
grab the
Yes.
grab the performance mic, because
Yes.
Matt, you're going to go. You've probably seen Graham do this. But
I have.
You
He
go
hides
behind the
the
thing.
bookcase, and I'm going to do the same.
Would you like a chair?
Yeah.
But I'm not going to turn the performance mic on until I get the clear from engineering.
You can turn the performance mic on.
That sounds like a clear from engineering.
Just don't turn it off.
I
Just
will
don't
not
turn it off until they say we could turn it off, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah, turning on doesn't cause any problems. It's turning off while we're still connected to it just causes it to freak out.
Okay.
Oh, can we get a lower third for that as well, just to explain like blind Lego building?
Yeah.
Just for people who might tune in and not know what the hell is going on.
Yeah. That sounds good.
We should play Keep Talking and Nobody Explodes again.
I would love to.
I felt we were good at it.
We were. I think
Yeah.
we were quite good at it.
Team UX Beach did good work.
Yeah.
Okay.
We also I felt that in the process of doing it, it was like there was like I know we should have a showdown at some point
Oh yeah, with
the lady team.
yeah. What was their name?
The bomb squad.
Bomb Squad.
Bomb
right,
Squad
yeah.
was real good, and I'd love to see how that it was apparently also now it's undergone some updates, and so it's a little
Oh.
easier to play. I think something like
Okay.
that. But yeah. Anyway.
Hi.
The way this works is that Matt is currently on the microphone and he has the instructions to this Lego set or this Mega Construx set that you have to build, that Megan will be building for us actually. And this is Mega Construx and not Legos, which means that it's essentially all very different pieces. So you might want to even dump a few of those pieces out onto the table.
Oh,
Yeah, feel free to do that. And there goes Kevin to join us at the table. Man, I like Kevin.
Kevin's great.
Yeah, Kevin's a good ad this year. So
Tell me when you're ready.
Sure.
Okay, so to begin, I'm going to need you to find 2 little white shivs.
Like this. Oh.
Well, I can't see them, so asking me like this doesn't help.
Is it like this one? Is it a like L-shaped shiv? Or
Well,
like,
it's a little curved shiv.
What are the rules that we are operating under here?
So normally the rules are
Looks like
traditionally the rules
a
are
banana.
you can say yes
With a handle.
as the response, or you can say repeat, and those were the only things that the builder could do.
Right.
However, because I'd also like to see us get this done, that the two of them can talk back and forth to each other to try to figure out a better sense of what it is they're supposed to do.
Okay.
Because in the process, though, that also does slow things down a little bit because you're spending a lot of time chatting back and forth to figure out where things are supposed to go as opposed to actually just moving through with the build.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah, but we'll build for about 20, 25 minutes until we maybe reach the end of a page, and we can mark that page done, and then we'll know we can move on to doing other things.
It's also a pretty complicated set of Lego and not Lego.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. When
I
I
believe
what,
I have located the shivs.
So, right. So no one in the moon base should know what this is except me, and I think the people who are reading from the booklet. And if you happen to know what it is in chat, keep it to yourself because we don't want to spoil anybody if we can help it.
Like this set reminds me of if you've ever built IKEA furniture and then had to buy a shoe rack from like Yisk.
Oh yeah.
And you build, I don't know, like the Guggenheim
Yeah.
in flat pack from IKEA, and you're like, yeah, this is fine, I guess. And then you have to assemble a square box from any place else, and it's awful.
Yeah.
It's just awful. Things are out of order and they don't fit together.
It's
and
impenetrable
It's
instructions.
the paper, the instructions from Yisk or any of the other places are printed on. It's just this. It feels mealy.
Yeah, like the fact
Y'all
that
are making it real
IKEA
difficult
and
to
Lego
issue
are
instructions
our
right
defaults
now.
have spoiled us.
Just talk
That's
over
what
them?
I do.
Yeah, just talk over us, it's okay.
So, take your 2 shivs and set them aside.
What an unusual start.
Well, I initially, okay, so I'm going to level with you here. I initially was going to have you collect all the pieces you need for this part and then put them together, like just assemble them, but it's probably easier to do it in order.
Oh,
So, what you're looking for is a blue piece. It is 1x2. So it's just like a little flat 1x2, and running along its length is a bar. So it's like a little bar that looks like it will click into something.
You know, I noticed that the
1x2.
pieces are no longer sorted from the first night.
Oh, I put them all in a Tupperware container.
You're a
The
monster.
urge to run over there and help, not because I
Wow.
think she's doing a bad job, it's just because this is kind of, you see someone doing Lego and they're having trouble finding something. I can help you find it. No.
And they're perfectly
it's-
sorted.
So it's a 1x2 that has a little bar. Is it like opaque
The
blue
assembled
or is
pieces
it?
are-
It looks to be opaque blue to me.
Okay.
And yeah, it's a 1x2, and running parallel, like along its length,
Yeah.
is the little bar. I can vouch for the fact that this piece is common among Lego sets as well. It's not like a Mega Construx specific piece.
Is the bar running along the side solid?
Yes, and it's connected at both ends.
Is this like how you include a deck of cards in a survival kit? So that, when your car crashes, you
Is
can play
the-
solitaire
So the
and
1x2
have someone come by to be like,
with a bar.
there's a red
what
7
even?
over there.
While you're looking for that,
Yeah.
you're also going to want 2 pink pieces.
Pink. Okay.
The,
yeah,
the
that I
pink
can
pieces are going to be 2 dots long.
Okay.
They're going to be smooth on top, and they're
Yeah.
going to curve down.
Okay, I have one of those already.
Okay, there are 2 of them. They are opposite, like they're mirrored from each other.
Okay.
So they will look exactly the same but opposite.
Okay. Okay, I have the pink ones.
Okay. So what you're going to do with those, and this maybe will help you find the blue piece, is you're going to put
Yeah.
them side by side so that they like mirror each other,
Okay.
forming like a rounded slope.
Okay.
And then underneath it, you'll see there's a space for a 2x1.
Oh yeah.
The piece with the bar is going to click into that, and the only part of that that is going to be visible when you're done is going to be the bar sticking out at the back flat end of the 2 pink pieces.
I think this is the shape that I want, but I want it to be blue, which I can't find. Well, do we have extra pieces? Probably not, eh?
Probably not.
I always thought the playing cards were to help keep you regular while you're stranded.
Just eat them?
Source of fiber.
Yeah, so it's cellulose.
So about this blue one,
Yeah.
Then you
So-
play solitaire.
the piece that's
Couldn't we
running
cut
along
the
the
below, too?
back, so it's a 1x2,
Yeah.
and it has like a bar going down the backside.
Yeah.
Does the bar on the backside have any bumps on it?
That is not intelligible from these instructions. It's possible that it could, but it's
No.
not illustrated as such.
Well, heck. Oh, got it.
Hey, there we go.
Yeah.
Okay, so assemble those pieces as previously described.
So the pink pieces that are oh, never mind. I'm good.
There should be one obvious way for this to connect.
Yeah, I got you.
Okay, cool.
Okay, sweet.
All right, so the next thing you're looking for is an angled piece. And this is going to be a challenge for me to describe. So it is going to be so along its flat side, it's going to be 3 dots in length.
Okay.
Okay? You're going to be looking for 2 of these, again, mirrored from one another, which
Okay.
will form like a bowl into which the piece you've just assembled will fit. But basically, it is 3 dots long,
Okay.
and its edge, so when you place them together, it will create a 4 dot, like a 2x2 square with like a ridge around the outside that is raised above what the base, like that base layer has. So it'll create like a sort of like an angled half cup. These two pieces are going to be blue again, and it looks like they will have some yellow trimming on them around the edge.
Oh.
Hey, Matt.
Yeah.
Do you want to come onto set slightly so that the audience can see where you are if they're just tuning in? But I will make sure that on screen will not be something that you can see what's going on.
Sure. Well, shall I just scoot up to here? Is here okay?
Well,
Just so they know where you are for now.
But yeah, you might need to come back a little bit because you don't want to be able to see once it. I just wanted the audience to see temporarily, where you were.
Yeah.
You're just a disembodied voice like I am,
This is better for me because it at least gives me light.
and we can see your knees. Look at those lovely knees.
There, look at those lovely knees. I work hard on those.
I have acquired the blue pieces with the yellow trim.
Okay, set them next to each other so they form that little half bowl.
Yeah.
And then you're going to take the previous piece that you assembled,
Yeah.
and you're going to click it into the bottom,
Oh.
like into the cup area, the
Okay.
2x2,
Yep.
with the two pink pieces pointed towards what I'm going to describe as the front or the narrow part of that
okay.
cup, and the bar hanging off the back.
Sweet. I think I have acquired this.
Okay. Tell me when that is that all clicked together now?
Yeah.
All right. Take your two shivs
Yes.
and you're gonna stick. So, there should be now two dots at the very front of that piece that are pointed up and open, like with a hole in them that you can
Yeah.
insert the pegs into.
Oh, I get it.
Okay.
think
Do
I know
that,
how this goes.
and then arc both of those shivs back towards the pink piece.
Done.
Okay. Now, there should be a big assembled piece already
I am attaching it to the big assembled piece.
in the place where it looks like it belongs.
It's going in the place where it belongs.
Okay. I'm going to just trust that you can judge that that is where it belongs.
I'm
Then
pretty confident about this one.
I believe you. It does look like there's only one place it belongs. Oh, that's a
think I
lie. It
have
actually
this
looks
right.
like there's a couple of places it could belong. But I think
Maybe
I
it
trust that you know.
It goes there.
Okay. The next thing you're looking for
Yep.
is white,
Okay.
and it is the shape of a third of an umbrella.
No spoilers, chat.
Okay. A third of an umbrella.
Well, I don't want to be more specific.
I mean, you can talk about what it looks like and how it's shaped.
It looks like a bat wing, but it's
Ah.
white. There's two of them.
The
Okay,
third that is
got 'em.
not the other 2/3.
I got him.
You got them? Okay.
Yeah.
So on the side of the big piece that you're looking at,
Yep.
there should be two little like grabby clip pieces.
Got it.
You want to plug one into each one.
On it.
There should be one on either side of the apparatus.
The apparatus is installed.
Excellent. All right.
I'm not shocked that they're working well together, but it's adorable how well they're working together.
We're disgusting.
It's gross.
Oh, we've made a huge mistake.
Wait. Are you talking about our building or our relationship?
No, just in terms of having agreed to do this, because I flipped the page to see what the next piece was, and I'm now deeply concerned.
It's okay, we can do this.
Well, luckily for you, aren't we just doing one page?
No, keep going.
Okay.
Yeah, roll on.
All right. So, first, I'm gonna need you to find two pieces.
Okay.
Those two pieces are blue. They're
Okay.
still light blue. One is a 2x1 in dimension,
Okay.
so it's just like a 2x1, but instead of being like a flat 2x1,
Yeah.
it's angled.
Oh, I've seen those.
And the dots on top should look like they have holes in them.
Okay.
But yeah, it's a 2x1 at an angle.
Is it angled on the side? So it's
Ye-
kind of like a weird
So it's going to look like a wedge.
rectangle?
Like it's going to look like a wedge, with the wedge being like along the length of it. So it's
Okay.
so the two dots will be parallel to each other, both angled relative to the bottom.
Okay. I have acquired two of those.
Oh, you only need one.
Oh, well, I
So
have one of them.
you've got an extra. You're additionally going to need to find a 2x1 piece. This one is basically a normal 2x1,
Okay.
like it's a flat 2x1, except instead of having two dots on top of it, it's going to have just one dot. And again, that dot will be hollow.
Oh, I've seen those. the 2x1, did those ones have hollow holes as well?
It does in the instructions.
Oh.
So the angle, like the angled one.
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't strictly matter for the purpose of this instruction.
Okay.
But it potentially matters later on if there needs to be one that doesn't have that, and
Well,
we use it.
Am I putting the one with the hole in it on top of the angled 2x1?
Yes.
Then it would be blocked by the thing anyway.
Well, that's fine. I mean, it's just if you were concerned that you had the wrong piece.
It'll be fine.
Okay,
It'll buff out.
I believe you.
Megan chat has hair envy.
Oh yeah.
I can see you from top down.
It's real good. So smooth.
My bald spot.
So once you've got those two pieces, connect them the way they obviously connect, with the flat one going onto the two dots,
Yeah.
such that the flat one is now sitting at an angle.
Got it.
Okay. Now we move into the realm of non-standard Lego pieces.
Okay.
Okay, so first, you are looking for an L-shaped piece in dark blue.
Oh.
Okay, so it's
It looks like a shiv, but it's not.
no,
Oh.
this does not look anything like a shiv.
Okay. That helps.
Oh, but I know what you're thinking about.
Yeah.
And, okay,
Yeah.
good.
Do I
Keep
just
an
need-
eye out for that L-shaped shiv-looking piece,
I have my L shivs.
because you may need those.
Okay. I have the blue L shape.
'Kay.
It actually looks like a heart.
All right. Ultimately, you're going to need 3 of them. Oh, the blue L shape that looks like a heart.
Yeah.
Yes, that's the piece we need now.
Got it.
So, you're going to take the point of the heart, and you're going to attach it to the one dot that is currently showing,
Okay.
and the point of the heart should be at the bottom of the slope.
The narrow part of the slope.
Narrow part of the slope. Now I'm concerned. The slope should be the length. Like, the slope should be one side of the sloped piece. So, you've got the 2x1.
Oh.
And the 2x1 is...
I have a different 2x1.
See, this is why I was concerned.
Is the 2x1 like a mountain kind of?
No. So the 2x1 is like a normal one like 2x1, except that like it is a slope that one entire side of its length is down, and one entire side of its length is up.
I have made a mistake.
Okay, let's back up. Let's fix that first.
Wait. So the 2x1 on the bottom.
Yeah.
Is it like a 4? It would attach to like a 2x2?
No, well, I mean, yeah, but the silhouette of it is a 2x1. So it is just a rectangle.
Oh.
Like, when viewed from above, it's just a rectangle.
Okay.
That is 1 dot wide and 2 dots long.
Okay.
But it is sloped, like it's a wedge, and the long side is like one long side is going to be sharp and narrow, and one long side is going to be flat and like a wedge. And then the short sides, the 1 dot sides, are both going to look like triangles when viewed from the side. But you will ultimately, if you were to just put it down on the table facing you, you would put it down on the table and both dots would be beside each other and tilted towards you.
Huh.
I'm trying to think of anything else that I can use to describe. It is like if you took a house
Okay.
and it had like a normal tilt, like vaulted roof, and you cut that house along its length, right down the middle, and then you just looked at the one half of a roof.
I'm gonna go shopping in my bin again.
Okay.
I have it confused.
I forgot how stressful it was to drive the bus during the night phase.
You can fix that by crashing.
Oh, that's a great.
Stress over, and then as an added bonus, you don't have to see the night anymore. Problem solved. I'm a problem solver.
Where's the angel on my other shoulder? That's what I want to know.
Do it.
This is Zeta.
Just keep the yellow line in between the headlights.
Oh, thanks, angel.
Yeah, you can do it.
You know what? I'm pretty sure I have it on the right piece. We're good. I'm thinking too hard.
Okay.
Okay.
So the dark blue heart,
Goes on the top.
it goes on top of it.
Okay.
The bottom of the heart goes onto the one dot that's visible to you,
Okay.
and the bottom of the heart should be like close to the table so that it's tilted up.
We'll figure it out.
Okay. Next, you should have 3 little L shivs.
Blue L shivs?
Little blue L shivs,
I
yeah.
got my shivs.
Okay. Do you have 3 of them?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Similar to those shivs, you want to go find a piece that is the same, like the cylinder
Yep.
is the same, but it has a little like stoppy ring running around the middle,
What
and
color would you like?
it's still blue,
Oh.
and it should be about the same. Like it should be roughly the same size as the little L shivs. But it won't be. There will be no turns in it. It's
Is
a little.
it a dark blue?
Yeah, it's a dark blue.
Oh, I have one.
But that's all you need.
Oh, amazing.
Okay. Next, you need 4 bigger dark blue cylinders.
Oh, okay, I have 2 of those.
Find 2 more.
Bus is out of my hands now, Chad.
Well,
God has resumed control.
like, I don't think there are 2 other more ones. 2 more other.
The instructions call for 4 big cylinders. They're not huge.
I mean, like, I have 2 of them, and I see 2 of them already on the model.
You do, hey?
I sure do.
I'm going to suggest that those 2 that are already on the model are in fact in the wrong spot.
That's what I'm thinking. Are you allowed to look at previous pages?
Yeah, if you wanted to.
Or should I just, oh, I don't see anything else though that would work there.
See, now I'm having to futz around.
I would blame me too, honestly. I'm the only one who has had my hand consistently on these up until this point.
I mean, I don't see anything that looks like, well, maybe that. All right, I'm going to suggest that if there are 2 navy blue cylinders
Yep.
that look exactly like the other 2 navy blue cylinders that you currently possess, then they should come off the model.
I shall liberate them from the model.
Okay, before you do,
Uh-huh.
am I allowed to ask questions?
Yes!
Am I allowed to help correct the previous construction?
If you think you can.
Okay. Where did these 2 cylinders come from? Where are they?
How descriptive can I be?
Well, don't name the object, because
Well-
I'm pretty sure you know what the object is at this point.
They're attached near the
Mandibular.
those nerve endings. So the part that I attached to the model earlier that has the 2 chivy parts.
Yeah.
They're directly beside that.
Okay.
Look, if you think
So-
it's a tooth, you can say tooth.
Can I just say the bitey part?
Yeah, you can
Okay.
say that too.
The mandibular
So,
attachment.
take those 2 off, and you're going to replace them
Yep.
with 2 light blue whips.
Oh, I have the whip.
If you've got 2 light blue bull whips, just put them back right where those cylinders were.
Oh, so someone just took some. Oh.
Interesting.
Oh. No.
Different. So the navy blue tubes were attached to a clear blue pokey bit,
Pokey bit.
which is what is attaching the whips.
This is so hard for me not. I'm just gonna. I've seen both sides of this world.
Yep.
That's what happens.
You know what? Just
Do I
just
need all 4 of the things?
yes. Abandon ship. Like just abandon trying to correct the model. Let's just do our
Heck the
part
whips.
right.
Heck the whips.
Wow.
just
Wow. I'll fix
cut-
it later.
cut and run.
If you can figure out how to attach the whips, go ham. If not, let's move on.
I mean, I
Okay.
can attach the whips somewhere.
We're,
We'll just leave them.
Just let it be.
Matt, how many more steps to the end of this page?
As soon as we have the remaining cylinders in our possession, this is the last series of steps.
Then let us finish that last series of steps. Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so you have 3 elbows, like 3 bendy shivs.
Yes.
You have the one that is the 2 ends and like the shiv with the stopper in the middle.
Correct.
Okay, you've got 4 cylinders.
Yes.
Okay, take one of your bendy shivs,
Okay.
and I believe the 2 sides of it should be not of the same length, correct? There's a
Correct.
short side and a long side?
Yeah.
Okay, put the short side into the end of one of the cylinders.
Done.
Okay, now take the little stoppy one,
Oh.
put it on the other end of that cylinder.
Yeah.
Okay, now take another cylinder and attach it to the end of the stoppy one.
Yeah.
So you should now have a tube with a little bendy elbow sticking out of the middle of it.
All right. I should do
Yeah.
that too.
Okay, take the little sticky outy bit of the shiv,
Yep.
put it in the
Going, "Those
middle
were my
hole
bad."
of the heart,
Oh.
and
Okay.
it should
Don't
be
blame me,
pointing.
blame the Ian.
It should be pointing
Not
up,
this Ian, the other Ian.
Yep.
and it should basically go through the center of the heart,
Okay.
right? Okay. Next up, take another one of your bendy shivs.
Yep.
This time, put the long end into a cylinder.
Yep.
Then take the sticking out bit of that shiv
Okay.
and put it into one of the side holes on the heart.
Okay.
And this should be at about a 45-degree angle from that. So like following the arc of the heart.
Okay.
Okay. Do that again, going the other direction.
Whoops. Oh wow, shapes are hard. So the short end goes in the tube, and then the long end goes in the heart.
Well, in the case of the two smaller ones you're making, other way
Yeah.
around. Long end in the tube, short end in the heart. It was just the first big tube that was reversed from that.
Okay.
The best part about this model is going to be right near the end when we have a few pieces remaining and there are pieces missing because there's somewhere else in the model.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'm looking forward to.
I have assembled the bits.
Okay, so you've now got this little apparatus that looks like an arrow, essentially.
Sure.
Turn the middle part.
Okay.
Top
All
ways.
right, so take the big piece that was previously assembled,
Yeah.
turn it over. On it, you should see, provided everything prior to now has gone to plan, a piece or two pieces that look like eyes.
Yes.
Okay, and in front of them should be a little sort of shelf
Yeah.
that has 2 dots on it.
Yep.
Put the 2x1 on the dots.
This can't be right. Wait. What? Really?
So remember when we were talking about the angled piece?
Yeah.
So if everything has gone correctly here, you
Oh,
should
That's a big ask.
you should be able to put that angled piece on those 2 dots on the shelf.
That.
And what you will get is what looks like a navy blue arrow pointing down towards the mouth. And it should be angled in such a way that it will sit above the eyes, but at an angle.
Her face right now is priceless.
We need
This
a
is my face.
we need a reverse.
There you go.
We need a re-
I just.
So next time-
So
Next time we need a camera
this
in
blue
the desk.
apparatus is supposed to dangle in front of the mouth.
No,
Okay.
it should go up over the eyes.
Oh, up over the eyes.
Yes, it points downward, but like the apparatus should go up above the eyes.
Like a snorkel.
Yes.
Speed, you got a Funko ring.
What's this?
Oh, really?
Wow.
Cool.
I didn't even.
Sicko chunks.
I mean, kind of. This blue angled piece is still not right. Does the blue angled piece hang over the mouth like a nose? Or
No.
is it like...
It's a 2x1, so it should fit exactly over the mouth.
Is
But there was
this
a weird blue angled piece.
is this the last piece attached to the like?
I'm just gonna go
Once
with
this
that.
piece is attached to the model, we're
Yeah.
done.
Then that's the end of the page.
Yes.
Have you attached the piece to the model?
Yes.
Then we are done building for the night for right now. Thank you.
Yay!
I heard the question marks there.
Okay.
And then
Engineering,
once-
can you tell me when I may turn off the performance mic?
You did
This
great.
this feels like us watching mutations in action. Right? Like there's an error that was committed at some point here, and then once this kit is completed, we'll put it up against a normal kit and see which one is the more suited to its environment.
So roll that sucker up and put the rubber band around it as well.
Yes.
Yeah.
The Desert Bus Famine
I'll put the-
cohort.
It fits. Oh, it no longer fits inside the box.
We might need a different box, or if we don't seal it, that's okay. You can just put it in open inside the bag down below,
Oh.
if it fits inside the bag. I'm
Yeah.
trying to keep it all together as much as I can. Also, now you have been gifted.
Oh,
You
your face.
can leave the bag there, but yeah, your whole looking up at Kevin with your concern on your face is now a gift. So
Oh, lovely.
congratulations.
That'll come in handy. For work. For work. We have very different approaches.
Do we?
Yes. It's okay though. It's all good.
Lego cookies.
I'm excited to find out what
Nice.
that is supposed to look like in real life.
Are you gonna name him when he's done?
Probably gonna have to. I
Yeah.
have a feeling, yeah.
I'm so curious.
We'll do another one of those later because if I'm judging the number of pages in here properly, we're gonna have to do at least 2 pages a night to get all the way near the end. So we'll do another page or two later in the evening.
All right.
And if Ian is around at all, did he just wander away?
Behind.
Okay, cool. I'll wait for that to come out.
What is this challenge?
Why is this here?
Because it's a great song, Cam.
So we've had a donation from the person who has
That's a good challenge.
made the boxes, made the deck boxes. We may to unwrap and show off one of the deck boxes. The paper is held with blue tape to make that non-destructively possible. Feel
Okay.
free to verify the email of this account, which I did. Took me a while.